Hello everyone! Today we will connect a DALY BMS here. This is BMS supposedly with an active balance, with an active balancer to such a device like ENSolarX. Let's see if it works, how to connect it, how to configure it. Will there be any problems? So let's check it. But maybe I will start by saying what a strange device is this ENSolarX. So this is the device that we connect to a BMS, whether it's JK, Daily, New, Old, QCC, JBD or ANT. So all these BMS models, whether it's C+ or JK inverter, we connect here to one socket. Here is RS485 to BMS. Here's via word. You can connect BMS here, the main socket to Daily. We can also connect the inverter, whether via RS2, 3.2 or via RS485. Also here to the second socket, and we will see all the data from this device in this form of the application or on the PC. We have data from the inverter, we have data from the energy storage. We see all this data in real time with refresh every 5-6 seconds. So it seems to me that you can also, this is just a basic function of ENSolarX, you can connect more accounts here. For example, here is second account. We can configure up to 3 accounts. We can have different outputs here on this device. I look at the back. There are these sockets. We can have 11 outputs here, on one of which is smooth regulation from 0 to 10 volts. We can connect a heater and redirect the surplus energy from the PV installation depending on many factors, whether it's overproduction or surplus energy, whether it's a certain temperature, whether it's a dependence on the price on the electricity exchange, whether it's depending on the voltage in the network. We can activate one of the outputs, turn on the heater, whether it's, for example, the storage is charged above a certain percentage value, or if the voltage on the battery increases. It can also monitor this for us, turn on this heater smoothly by loading as much as we have this surplus. So there are plenty of materials here on this channel. So I invite you to subscribe if you are interested. You can watch what you can connect to this device. Look here, there's a whole big list of inverters starting from DAE, Samsung, Software, iGrid, SMG, SMP, SMW, some MPS, DAX, Storm, Experts, Cooltech, Growat, Volti, Growat, Palmera, Ney, and Undernode. The whole list, and it is still growing. And this daily has also been added here, but it also worked before. Only today I will show you how to connect it to this device. So before we connect such a daily, these daily BMS are always sold with such a connection, and here at the end there is a small circle. This is Bluetooth. I lost it somewhere. I can't show you, but you all know what I mean. And generally all these BMSs were connected in such a way that you disconnected this Bluetooth and connected it to the plug to ENSolarX. To this plug here to ENSolarX. You can see here is a mini micro USB socket, and it is described here as daily. And here we connect this BMS from earlier. Now we can connect this exactly the same way. Just let's see what it came with. This video won't be long because this connection is very simple. See, this BMS, when you get it, you get a pile of cables with it. We have some kind of display. I connect it here. Look, I have it connected to only 4 cells, such test cells, just to start it up. Here the plus wire is connected to plus 48 volts, just to start it from such demonstration purposes. And what we have connected to this socket here. Look, here are the temperature sensors which are in the set, and in the set there is also such a monitor and cables. Here is such a cable which we have separately. You can connect both CAN and UART. They are described here, but we don't use this cable. We use this cable. Look, there is a cable in the set, I think somewhere here. This is one cable, only there are such cables tangled there. One is attached to the other. These plugs are, you can see it's like one cable, only it spreads into different ones. We connect this plug to the monitor. Unless there is no monitor, then we don't connect it. This plug, as I said, they see this smart, not daily with this Bluetooth like that, so we didn't have to disconnect it, and we connect it, as I said, to ENSolarX. Okay, here we will see what is happening in real time. This account is logged in here. This device, this ENSolarX, is connected at the moment. Only you can see to an external energy meter. It picks here this minus 37 watts. This means that it draws 37 watts from the network. And this gave us this information. Give us a three-phase meter, such a small one on hours 485, and this is where this data came from. And that's why you can see whether something is being sent to the network or received. So this device can also be connected to some on-grid inverter and connect just such a meter via RS485, and we can see on the basis we can turn on the heater at the back, and if we send it to the network, it will simply turn on the heater for us, so as not to give this energy to the network for next to nothing or free there. Okay, but we are going back to the shore. So what we can see, there is no data from the warehouse. I put this wire somewhere there. I already connected this to our monitor. The monitor doesn't light up yet. We will connect it. Here's the wire that we connect to the UART port, because ENSolarX communicates with DALY via UART. So here we go. Here we jumped via UART. Did it go in correctly? We will check in a moment. Okay, now I'm connecting to ENSolarX. Okay, here the monitor lights up. Now we connected via UART. We have zeros. Here we have a connection. We should be communicating in a moment. We should see the data from what we have on this. We still have a 0 on the display, and that's because we haven't connected. The data has already jumped to ENSolarX, but here it is still in this wire. There was this wire in all these cables in this RS485. We have to connect it so the monitor communicates, because this monitor doesn't see anything yet. We see 0. I put RS485 into RS, so we have energy state of charge. We see exactly the same on ENSolarX. In general, our data jumped, so everything is configured. And as you can see, it's not difficult. It itself, ENSolarX should detect whether it's a DALY BMS or some other. You don't have to set anything here. So here you can see such a test connection on only 4 cells. You can see that one is moving nicely, and that's exactly what this device is for. It can show us in real time that something is bad happening in our installation, especially if we have some energy storages, which various things can happen to them, and it's important to maintain to know what's going on, especially with our energy storages. So here we can see in real time. So let's connect it. Let me know in the comments if you succeeded, if you had any problems, if you have such a BMS connected in this way. Do they even send this BMS with this Bluetooth? Because I see that they used to always send this Bluetooth, and now they probably don't give it, because I don't know if it's probably built into this Bluetooth. At least that's what I think now, but I'm not sure. So give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Connect these devices. Let me know in the comments, have you seen it? Maybe you have some observations. So thank you for subscribing. So what, I won't prologue it. I invite you to the next materials. The materials are usually about this device or this type. So we connect something different to it every now and then. So I invite you to read. Greetings to everyone. Wish you a sunshine and see you in the next materials.